Good morning, everybody. I just got home from work a little bit ago. I know I've been promising a good long video in this unit for quite some time now. To be honest with you, I just haven't really got around to installing it. But I finally did a full restoration on this unit. Actually, everything, I have left no stone unturned on it, and I'm very happy with the way it came out. And I'm pretty sure you guys will be too. Let's go over the basics first. Not really gonna rush it. We'll cover everything. Of course, I'll be willing to answer any questions you may have at the end. Um, Start with the feature that most people view as useless. It's the ventilation and exhaust feature. Now, I forget what one's. I think ventilate. Yeah, ventilate opens the one up here, but it's actually a tube, so it works off a vacuum, so it will work. And the exhaust is a huge damper, like right here, that opens up. Um, the vent and the exhaust features. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the 6 buttons and I love the colored push buttons. I think it looks badass, but like I said, it's completely pointless because you can just use either of these and just turn the thermostat all the way down. I usually keep it on constant run because I like to freeze this place out, and it does do a very good job at it. I had it 58 degrees in here the other night in an uninsulated building. Well, most of it's uninsulated. Hang on one second. Like I said, for the most part, this room is, for the most part, uninsulated. Just that part there is. Anyway, I've heard rumors before that the exhaust vents like a fan only, and the exhaust actually reverses a fan motor. As badass and cool as that would be, and as believable as it actually is, because Fetters is just amazing. And if anyone was going to do something like that, it'd be them. But that rumor is completely false. The fan blade direction does not change at all. Get a good shot of that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take this, pause you for a second, and I'm going to take this grill off. Um, and we're going to get a look at just the chassis quick. Now, before I turn this on, I wish I could tell you that this hasn't run since yesterday, which up until about a half hour ago would be true. But I recorded this video on my tablet, and because my phone don't really have too much memory right now, I had to delete all my music off of it, and it got me from 2 minutes to 41 minutes. So it's amazing what 1,000 songs can do. But anyway, I was hoping to get a good startup without the compressor running, but it really ain't gonna matter. It sounds the same regardless. But yeah, I already tried filming this video, and I actually forgot to hang my gold grill back up afterwards. So when I said wait a second, I had to put that back up. Yeah, that's usually where I keep it. Anyway, let's take a look at the nameplate here. Name badge. I think the flash. No, the flash works. 230 or 208 volts. It draws 9.5 or 9.8 amps depending on the voltage. Cooling is 1900 watts regardless. 14,000 BTUs regardless. I could have straightened these out just a tad bit better, but I still think it looks incredible. Here's the filter, nice thick filter I made out for it. Got the blower wheel and the fan blade on the outside, silver. Got a silicone for the base pan, silicone lined base pan. Help the water go right at the free condensate go right at the drain hole right in the back. You can barely see it. Now the cool thing about this is the control panels. I mean, obviously the layout's the same and the looks are the same, but the parts are the same too. On a deep chassis, all it is like an extension bar that extends this out a few inches for the larger chassis design. But all these parts are identical, and you can see that in my Flickr photos. Some of them. It's pretty cool. This beast is quiet. I eventually did a startup video. I tried to get it on the outside when I started it up, but my tablet actually, I rested it on there next to the compressor, but it actually vibrated it off on startup because you know how until they build head pressure, they're a little noisy. So I'm not going to do that again because I don't want to break my phone. My tablet survived by sheer dumb luck. But anyway, here she is on low that we can hear the compressor fire up. I'll get plexiglass. I should be able to hear it pretty good through it, but it roars. It sounds amazing. it's already blowing cold. You can see the condensation running, dripping down the evaporator coils. Yeah, how do you guys like the, like I said, I'm definitely looking for feedback. How do you guys like the smoked gray? I think it looks incredible. That's just my opinion. Let's do a temp check without this freaking thing on quick. Like I said, it's not, she's not even done building head pressure yet. Wait till after it runs a little bit. You know, hear the noise. I want you to compare the noise levels. I'm gonna, this one without the grill, then I'll do it with the gold grill, then I'll go back to close the video off with the one that came with it, the white one. Look at all that. It's crazy. Alright, I'll take a walk outside quick. You can see the Emerson up there too. I still gotta get that fan motor working. It's hitting off of something. Yeah, you can see the condensate line I put in. That's my own rig on that. Basically, it goes up that little drain hole port in the back of the base pan with the underneath the evap coil, and then runs right out here. That way, there's no water in the chassis. That bronze baffle in there I painted because it's supposed to stop the hot air from getting sucked back in. There's the Fetters badge, very important. Got one vent on the side by the compressor. Got my my chain support beam, and looks like 2 vents on that side there. See what we got on the temp check. 111, 112. Yeah, that smoke gray looks badass in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna pause you again quick. Yeah, it's actually, I'm actually freezing my dick off just actually standing here in front of this freaking thing, and that's just on low. You look outside and see the freaking condensate pouring off of it. It all building up down there. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to pause you quick. I'm going to throw the gold grill on. Just one more time, just compare the noise levels. Let me know what you think of the noise, and let me know what you think, what grill you guys think looks better on it. Now that one there with the split piece, that's the original one that came with it. But anyway, I will pause you just for just 1 second. After we hear high quick. Either way, it's a pretty quiet unit, especially on low. I got a bird hanging out there. Do you see that? Alright, I'm going to pause you for a sec. Yeah, I forgot to put the filter back in. I will in a second just so you can hear it and see if there's any noise difference or not. This one here, the main advantage it has, I mean, I do like the gold grill, but this one here, the main advantage of this one is that it's the set louvers, as nice as the adjustable louvers and the weather wheel are, they seem to flex back into place, and I'll show you what I mean by that when I put the other grill back on. Yeah, I always like this. I usually keep it right about there. We can see the this unit here. I forget what the BTUs it came off of was. I think it was like a 10, but it was 220. It was in the Greenbrook section of Levittown on a corner of Greystone and Graceful Lanes. And it had a metal shield on the back, and I wanted to get the unit. I talked to the people before it was removed. I guess they didn't know I wanted it for a collection. They thought I wanted it for scrap. This had to be close to 10 years ago, if not 10 years ago by now. But what happened was they didn't remove it from the window. Well, they did, but they didn't take it out. They kicked it out, and the compressor was floating in there. The fluids were pouring out of it. It was all bent up. Luckily, I got the feather shield before that. and they removed the grill coincidentally before they kicked it out. I guess they tried to remove it, couldn't figure it out, so they just kicked it until it came out. But it was destroyed. I couldn't really save anything from it other than that. But it had, this is a control panel it had. I do remember that. There was badass 6 push buttons. I understand why in the late 60s they only had 5 push buttons, but I think it looked better with 6, especially the colored ones. Here's low, high. I'm gonna pause it quick and put the filter back in. Yeah, I prefer to get the noise comparison with the filter in, because I will never run this unit without the filter on it, especially in the garage. That's completely asinine and just all around a bad idea. Although it does look badass when you can see the blower wheel spinning in there in the back, but like I said, functionality is way more important. I'd rather keep the unit in good condition at all costs. Alright, but anyway, low, high. This grill doesn't really block as much noise, but with the filter it really helps. And like I said, on low it's so quiet that it really don't matter. But I like this grill here, because if I aim the vent like this, I can sit right here on my workbench, and it's blowing right on me. Completely awesome, especially on a real hot day. Alright, we're going to pause quick and we're going to go back to the original front to end the video. Alright, now before I say too much more about this original grill here, this is the only one like this I've ever seen. I don't even think I've seen pictures of another one like that. But now this seems neat enough, I know. And theoretically I should be able to go like that and get the same effect and would still hit my workbench, but the second you let go of them, they move and they slowly drift their way back into the home position again. So basically this one here, I mean, you get a slight pitch on it in the direction you have it aimed in, but for the most part this one here just blows straight out and that's it. You can rotate it as usual. That's fucking cold. This one here I can't close the door on because someone took it. Looks like a heat gun. It was like that when I got it. I could never get this door to close. But here anyway, listen to that on low. All the way over here you can feel that. That's crazy. Whew. That's freezing. Straight up freezing. Literally. What was that number I saw down there? Or is that in the teens? Oh yeah. Anyway, that's like retarded cold. 15.6 inches, oh, 14.9. Dude, nothing made in my lifetime, which I was born in 1990, nothing made since before I was even born can even compete in quality to this. I say this unit's almost too nice to be in the garage. I actually should have used this in my living room, but it's too late. Besides, I got my Philco for backup anyway. And I figured this will get more use, and instead of just sitting there, I'd rather use it. Like I said, my garage is eventually going to be finished, so it'll be almost like more like a man cave than a garage, so it'll get just as much use out here like it was made for. Like I said, guys, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this video for a long time, and I'm sorry you had to wait so long, but like I said, I really didn't get a chance to really put it to practical use. I didn't want to waste it and put it somewhere stupid. And figured I'd wait to do a full restoration on it, and I would love your feedback on that. I'm very happy and very proud of the way it turned out. Hopefully you guys approve of the results as well with the color and everything like that. Had quite a bit of rust on the bottom. I'm glad I was able to save it in time before it got to the point of no return. Let's see. Like I said, I know some of you guys have been following me for years. I've had this unit for almost 6 years now. I think, no, it's not June yet. Anyway, tomorrow in 1 month, I'll have this unit for 6 years. I think I got it in July 2012. So yeah, some of you guys have been waiting for almost 6 years for this video. And some of you guys have been following me for years, like a long time. I think I'm here for 7 years now. I don't know, the first video I put was of that I made this YouTube channel the day I got that 55 General Electric out of that auto body shop. So if you go back to my very first video, you get the idea. But anyway, some of you guys have been following me since day one, and to those of you, some of you guys joined me midway, and some of you've joined me recently, and I'm sure some of you will join me when you see this video for the first time. A big shout out to those who haven't even found my channel yet, as well as the other great people's channels too. It's a lot of us that have a lot of knowledge, and before I started that Flickr page, there was nothing to this. I mean, there's guys out there, especially Ken Horon from California. He really knows his shit, and like I said, I like to think that freaking when I made that, it had other AC collectors come out of the woodwork, and all of a sudden now there's a whole army of us. There's a bunch of us out there. We all know each other for the most part, and to those of you who have been following me and everybody else for that matter, following us all for all that time, I send this video out to you as a huge thank you for your support and all your comments and all the information I've learned. And some of you guys even helped me acquire units by your, posting shit on Flickr with Craigslist links to ads and everything. Completely, looks like I got company out there. Cool. Yeah, but like I said, we've all been friends for a while, a lot of us, and anyway, I feel like I'm tired. I feel like I kind of been blabbering on, and I'm kind of starting to sound like a broken record. But I mean, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't even be bothering doing this. So I dedicate this video here. This is a very special video to me, of a very special unit, and probably one of my most prized possessions next to my 11,000 BTU Philco Ford. That's one I love almost just equally as much as this one here. Yeah, this is for you. This is my thank you to all my loyal following that have been following me for years, my recent ones and my new ones that are to come in the future. And like I said, I'm really excited to see what turns up next and who else comes along. For those of you who've been here for a while, like I said, thank you for joining, and here's your gift. And to those of you who haven't joined me yet or are just joining me now, and the rest of the AC community, I say welcome. And there's plenty of people here you can learn a lot from, and we all help each other out. But yeah, that's it, guys. Please comment. Let me know what you think. I really hope I didn't let you guys down with this video. Like I said, I posted one. I didn't post. I took a video earlier. This is a remake because I wasn't happy with the way it turned out. And it's funny because I have a little just a hair under 3 minute long blooper that I'm gonna post up on Flickr. It's actually the final part of the video because I fucked up and hit a button by accident. So I was pretty pissed. So quite a few F-bombs in if anybody's interested. But yeah, it'll be up on Flickr. And if you guys really want me to, I will upload the original freaking take of this video. I really don't think it's that good, but if you guys are interested in seeing it, what the hell, I'll gladly post it up for you. But yeah, anyway, I hope everybody has a great day and a great rest of the year. And summers are starting. It's our prime time of the year that we all love for obvious reasons. Anyway, guys, please comment, let me know what you think. And thank you guys so much for the last 6 or 7 years of videos, comments, sharing shit, sharing information, photos, ads, everything. It's just been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to more. As usual, thank you so much for watching. Anyway, guys, peace out, homies.